Do we remember how to even do this? How do I talk to a camera?
It's been a hot minute. Do we know how long it's been since we've recorded? Oh my gosh.
It's been at least, well, I was gone in Nashville of November, so it's been at least 2 months. No, it's been more than that. I was gone in November. We didn't film in December. We have some updates for you. The first one is this little girl.
My daughter's baby.
Meet Dakota.
Hi.
And if you're listening, there's a super cute puppy on the screen. You should probably switch over to our YouTube.
Say hi.
So cute.
This is Dakota.
She's how many weeks old? 9.
9. My daughter's standing right there in the background. This is her new little best friend.
She's so cute.
Our new little family member. Got lots of updates for you guys.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been busy. Lots of stuff. Hi.
Oh, she likes snuggling. Is your mic up high enough? I just want to make sure everyone can hear you.
Yes. Now it is. Are you saying hello?
Yeah, she really does blend right in with the chair. Oh, she's licking the mic. That's so cute.
She's a border collie. She's going to be my daughter's running partner. Huh. Okay. She wants to go back to mama.
Can you go potties?
Yeah, we're crate training and potty training. We were up
That's
several
fun.
times last night. So we're going to try and use our brains today, but we'll see how well we do.
Yeah, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night either with my little Harlita Panchita.
I can't wait to snuggle her later.
I totally look like a psycho just sitting here not wanting to pet her, but I just pet the shit out of her, and it was amazing.
She's very soft.
She
Very,
is.
very soft.
My goodness. Well, hey guys, my name's Kristen.
I'm Jenna.
Welcome to Yeah, No, I Know. Welcome back. Thank you for letting us have a little hiatus. We definitely weren't trying to leave you guys high and dry, but so much going on right now that we all needed a little bit of a break.
Mm-hmm.
My husband's a firefighter, so he'll be gone at work for 3 or 4 days in a row, and I had no childcare help whatsoever. So now I do, and I'm super excited about it. So, and you're in the midst of...
Well, we decided that it would be a good time to finish, right when we finished the salon, opening it, to purchase a home and move.
Congrats.
Thank you. It's
Super
exciting.
exciting.
It's super exciting. It was not planned. We just kind of are I don't know.
You guys got a wild hair up your ass.
Yeah,
and it just happened.
okay, do you have Zillow on your
I
phone?
get emails every single day. I actually look through
so
it often.
everybody kind of just looks, right? It's like
Or is that just
online
us?
shopping.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Do you guys do
maybe
that?
we're weird. But one popped up, and we were going to open houses every Sunday, just kind of here and there to see if we found anything we liked. And this one popped up, and
one thing led to another.
We walked in and we were like, this is home.
That's exactly how I felt with my house.
Yeah.
Nick and I walked in the backyard. We hadn't even seen the inside yet, and we were like, this is it.
Yeah.
So I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. But the funny thing is that we put an offer in, but they accepted an offer right before we put ours in, the same day they accepted it.
And you were worried, and I told her, I was like, they fall through all the freaking time.
Mhm.
They fall through because an offer doesn't mean that you got your lending all sorted out. That's a
Exactly.
whole different thing.
That's
Anyways,
a whole nother beast.
If
as
you've
we're
purchased a
figuring
home,
out.
you know, yeah.
I forgot this mic sucks.
Yeah. We'll fix that in the new house, too.
Yes, we'll have a new space. Oh, yeah, because oh my gosh. And then we just changed this space, but now this space is going to be changing again.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the other people's offer fell through. 2 days before Christmas, we get a call, and they're like, if you guys want the house, you can be in escrow tonight. And we're like, oh, damn. Okay.
Merry Christmas to us.
Yep. So,
That's so exciting.
we're just doing it.
Good for you guys.
Yeah,
Congrats.
I love it. Who wants to turn away good things? Even
Nobody.
if it's all at once.
Yeah, it can be overwhelming, but you got to grab the bull by the horns.
Yep.
For sure.
Exactly.
So new puppy, new house. Technically, you're not allowed to have a puppy in this house, so we won't tell anyone.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm not telling you where I live. Oh, man. And yeah.
Happy 2023.
Oh, my gosh.
Also.
I can't believe it's 2023.
Yeah, I was I think I wrote 2022 on something the other day. I don't know how long it takes for that to stop, but I'm sure I'm not the only one writing 2022 on things.
Yeah. I mean, we're supposed to have flying cars by now, right?
Yeah, what is going on? I thought this was supposed to be the Jetsons.
Yeah.
So what else is new? What's going on? Do you have any New Year's resolutions? I know we talked about resolutions last year, and if I remember correctly, you weren't a huge fan of them.
No, but Yeah, because I just feel like you can start whenever you want to, and
Yeah,
I
I
don't
like
like being
that.
told what to do, and
Yeah.
like, oh, it's the new year,
doesn't
new me.
jive.
Yeah, no, I don't like that. It's kind of why I don't like Valentine's Day too.
Yeah. You shouldn't have to wait a whole year to
No.
like make a new you.
Right,
Like
yeah.
sometimes it feels like a nice fresh little slate because the year is changing. I get that, but like
Yeah.
I agree. Like you should actually I started the gym like in December and usually people wait until after the holidays and I was like just screw it. I'm going to do it right now.
Exactly. And like everything that I have on my plate right now, like, nope, not starting. Not starting now. Sorry.
Totally.
I'll do
yeah.
it once I'm settled, So yeah, I guess I don't like being forced to do things.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
that's
who
just-
does?
Yeah, not us.
Don't make us do anything. It's not going to happen.
No.
Also, starting the gym in January kind of sucks because when I used to go to the gym a ton, I always would like not make fun of people, but just in general, like I would just be like, okay, it's January 1.
How many
like
are gonna be here in 6 months?
It's going to be super packed. And then like not to shit on anybody's goals or anything, like just in general, it was funny, kind of funny to watch it just like thin out like after and people just not stick to their goals. Not that it's funny. That sounds terrible. You know what I'm saying? Like
Rewind.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like I'm not trying to sound like an asshole, but it was just interesting. Like the gym was always just packed and then come
You
March.
don't sound like an asshole. It's a fact. It
does happen.
It just is what it is. And if anybody's saying that it's not and you're being an asshole, they're lying to themselves because it is the truth.
It is. And I'm not trying to like laugh at people not
No.
accomplishing their goals. Just in general, it's funny that it's like packed and then not. So point is, January is not the best time to start the gym anyways.
No.
If
I
you
don't
don't mind
like
the crowds,
gyms.
whatever. Yeah, I'm not a gym person.
I'm not a gym person.
Nick
Like
doesn't
put me
either.
outside. I want
That's how
to
Nick is.
Yeah, like I don't want to be like stressed when I'm working out. I want it to like decompress me. And I don't want to be around people. So, yeah. And I do tend to like not judge. But we all do it. We go to the gym and we're like, "Oh, like she doesn't need to be here." Like
Because she's so ripped or what?
yeah, like, oh, that person's really skinny. That person, like, and then it makes you self-conscious. And so, yeah, I just don't want to be in my head. I want to be out of my head. So if I'm walking or I'm swimming or whatever, like, yeah, and I don't want to like touch things after other people. I think by now we all know I'm a little bit of a germaphobe. So I don't want to sit in your buddy's sweaty butt sweat.
I understand that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
You know what I kind of hate at the gym is there's always that girl there, if you're a girl too, like that just like has too much testosterone in her system and just like wants to big dick you all the time, just like kind of their attitude, like, huh, like and so I was at the gym the other day and I was like, I'm not going to talk shit about this girl when I get home to my husband because even though she really bothered me, whatever, I'm just going to let it go. What did I do? I talked shit about her when I got home to my husband. So anyways, I'm like, my seat is like kind of close to hers because they move around and I was about to do like a press or whatever. I pull my headphone out to ask her if I'm too close to her so that I can make sure she has enough space. Like I don't want to ruin her workout or whatever. And I thought I was being courteous.
Right.
And she just like, no. And I'm like, I would have been like, no, you're good. Thank you. Like there needs to be more like women supporting women in the gym. I don't know if you guys have felt that, but I feel like when I go to the gym, I just am getting like grilled eyes with other chicks and I'm just like, I'm not here to steal your man. I'm literally dressed in like an oversized t-shirt, a non-assuming like pair of leggings. Like I'm not trying to like my labias aren't hanging out of my little shorts, like I'm not here to steal your husband. I'm not here to like be better than you. I'm just here trying to do my own thing and stay in my own lane. Like I don't understand. I just feel like there's that you just run into those girls at the gym. And then I saw her boyfriend with her because she was like eyeballing me the whole time and he was like all tattooed and I was like, oh, got it. You thought I was after your boyfriend. Well, I'm married, so I don't know. Maybe I'm like totally making all of this up, but that was my perception of the situation. And I feel like there's always that girl at the gym.
Yeah, well, and I don't like all the grunting.
Yeah, and the weight dropping.
I don't want to hear that. And
yeah.
I think too, like
feel
people
that.
are like, oh, I don't like don't talk to me. Don't look at me. I'm in the zone. It's like, if you don't want to be bothered, don't go to the gym then. Because you're literally surrounded by people and you're sharing equipment and you're sharing a space. So if that bothered her that you were like trying to be polite and like talk to her and she had to interrupt her earphones, then like don't go to the gym.
Yeah.
Build your own gym at home or do weights or something like that. But I mean, you're in a public setting.
I didn't come ask her for a number. It's like etiquette. Like gym etiquette is like lost on some people. Like,
I wouldn't know it.
Don't wear perfume to the gym. Like that's annoying as hell.
I would know that. I would totally wear perfume to the gym.
If there's 4 Stairmasters, don't get on the one right next to me.
Well, that I would never do.
Isn't that weird? Some girl did that the other day and she had so much perfume on. I was like, oh my God, good for you for being at the gym and doing your thing. But shit, this perfume, and it's like, you know how perfume, like a scent, has like memories almost attached to it for some people? Like you smell something and you're like, holy crap, that's the Lucky Brand thing that I wore in high school and it reminded me of my whatever. Like that, like you shouldn't just be bringing your scent like that around people at the gym. Because when you're working out really hard, this is how you work out hard with my hands like this, like steering wheel.
Look like little T-Rex hands.
I know. Nobody wants to like huff your perfume. It's like chemicals in your.
I would never thought of that. I would have thought like, oh, like I'm gonna spray perfume so I don't stink and offend the person next to me.
You should just give yourself a whore bath and wash your armpits and stuff with a wipe, baby wipe. That's it.
They should have whore bath wipes at the gym.
They should.
Because if you come from work, like, what do?
You put some deodorant on.
Yeah.
I'd rather smell someone's BO than their perfume. Unless it was good perfume, then I wouldn't really mind. But
yeah. If it's like floral perfume, count me out. But anything else, I think it'd be okay.
Sweet perfume.
Love sweet
Somebody
perfume.
smelled like cupcakes.
Give me some tranquil breeze.
So what else? What else? Jim, do you guys have any New Year's resolutions? Do you believe in them? Do you just start whenever the heck you want? I need to go get a planner. One of my like yearly, not what am I like? What? It's like a habit. What am I trying to say? It's like a
not a tradition, but
kind of a tradition. It's kind of my thing to buy a new, like, I love the happy planner and I love to put all my stupid stickers in there and do all that. So
it's our generation. Well,
yeah.
In between our generations.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's like writing something down, checking it off. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that. I love all the office supplies. So we, as of a couple days ago, have basically finished the inside remodel of like our kitchen and living room area. I cannot believe how long it took. It took this company over a year to finish that area. And I was told that it would take about 3 to 6 months. So love the people who own it, but definitely won't be using them again. So excited to like have it done though. Like it is so just too much to have random people in your house every day. And they're always leaving the garage open. They're always making the dogs bark. I'm like, oh my goodness. So I'm so glad that's done. And then I think we're going to start working on the barn.
Yep.
We have around 3 acres and we're going to build a big fat like 4,000 square foot barn for the motorhome, the classic car. I'm going to build out a little finished space so I can move my animals in there and have a filming spot and all that. So I'm super excited to get started on that because we are just bursting at the seams in that house.
Yeah. I think that'll really help.
It'll be nice to like have work separated and like kind of the issue that I was running into when we hired our first nanny when Harlow was like 3 weeks old is like she was just in the house obviously watching the child and I would need to film in the living room or the kitchen or something and felt like I just couldn't like talk as loud as I needed to in my office and stuff and I just like to be kind of in my own zone when I'm working and I just didn't really get that and so it's a little bit difficult having someone just because I'm home all day every day. So it'll be nice to like drive my little Polaris down to the barn, go in my office, just have my animals and like all of my stuff right there and a little gym out there and just be able to zone out. It'll be like going to the office for the day basically.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I don't know if any of you know, like have ever tried to like film a TikTok or a reel or whatever. Like I know people are like, oh, like why does she need her own space to film and she's home? But like, if you've ever tried to just even do a TikTok, it's hard. Like, it's really freaking hard. So, like, imagine having that as your job. You know, like, you really have to be able to, like, focus, zone in, like, get in your own headspace. And with your daughter right next door, it's hard to, like, disconnect and be like, I'm at work. Even though she's here, like, I'm here. So,
and you can hear her crying.
Yeah, it's totally necessary. Like, I think it'll just make peace for her and for you, you know, because then she can get used to like you working and doing stuff, but then she's there but not there. So it's hard. Nice. It's a lot harder than people think it is. Like they don't give influencers and content creators, I think, enough credit. Yeah,
I feel like you never really, just like with any job, right? You don't. Totally. I don't think you really ever understand like the difficulties and the things that you need for it until you do it, and then you realize, and then you have a whole new perspective on it. But yeah, it is difficult. Like I was filming one video like while the nanny was there, or nanny, I think it maybe my stepmom was there watching her, I was like, oh my gosh, I get to go film a video. And then she was crying in the background, and you could just hear her crying in the background of the video. And also, just aside from that, it's not so zen to have like your workspace so close to like just
Yeah,
your
I know.
home in general. So very grateful that we can build the barn. I'm super stoked to get started on it. It's going to cost so much money. I'm going to go sell my body on the corner. But, you know, fuck it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be alternating having like construction done because I want to
Yeah.
like pick apart at our house. Like I love our new house, but it's definitely not our taste. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like there's certain things that I want to do to it. So like
It's got good bones, though.
it's got great
so
bones. So
that's-
but like I want to add arches. I want to change the flooring. I want to put in some walls. I want to take the ceiling, the roof out. Like no, what is it called?
the ceiling.
I want to raise the ceilings. Like there's a lot of little
Oh.
thin I want to do, but I'm going to do it like
That's what we
one
did in
by
our
one.
house. Yeah.
It makes such a big difference,
It
right?
really does.
Yeah. So like I want to do that. So I feel like we're both going to be like we'll be able to like lean on each other for the
Yeah.
next few years getting
Yeah.
through this construction cuz
Getting back into our girls' nights, too.
Yes, the
We've been missing
Bachelor.
those. Yeah.
Bachelor and basically anything at
Basically
this point. Anything to get
any-
us together.
Yeah. What do we need to watch? What's
What are some good shows?
Dead to Me came back. I don't know if you guys watched that, but like it was so far between the second season and the third that I just can't get back into the
Do you
third
know why?
season. Yeah, she had issues,
She
right?
has MS.
She has MS?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Like okay, so I was watching this thing, like she could barely even stand in a lot of the filming. So like we don't know it, but she's like like the guy is underneath her holding her
Aw.
up so she can like finish saying her lines because she was like, I have to finish this.
Oh.
I know, freaking
But
Christina
Nick's
Applegate.
mom passed away from
MS is no joke. And
No, it's
and
not.
it's just another one of those autoimmune things that like women put off, you know, thinking that it's normal or being told that it's anxiety, and it's not. It's all like precursors to
Oh,
these
gosh.
autoimmune disease. So yeah,
That's so sad.
it's so sad. And a lot of the women from that era have MS.
Really?
Yeah, like okay, so she has MS, and then the girl that was in The Sweetest Thing with her, what is her name?
I don't know.
And
that
she was-
one.
The Sweetest Thing with Cameron Diaz and Christina Applegate, and then there was also Cruel Intentions.
I don't know if I saw that.
Oh, she's got like short black hair, but she has MS. And then there's one other girl from
Oh, I
there.
know who you're talking about. Selma Blair?
Selma Blair, yes. She has
Yeah.
MS. And then there's another
She walks with a
one.
cane right now. I think I saw that.
Yeah. I think it's just because like that generation, which is kind of close to my generation, like I think we've talked about in another podcast where like nowadays it's like very cool to eat good, take wheatgrass shots, take your vitamins, you know, like take care of yourself. Where in my generation, it was cool to like completely fuck up your body. Like the more damage you could do to yourself, the cooler you were. So smoking, drinking,
Jeez.
so, you know, like it was just don't care about
it's
yourself.
like debauchery, basically.
Total
Jeez.
debauchery. Like, and it's just so sad. And now you can see it in like these women and men that are like my age and a little bit older. Like their bodies are giving up on them because we just tore them up.
Oh gosh.
It's really sad.
That is sad.
Yeah.
Well, on a positive note,
Anyway,
I'd like to build a chicken coop.
welcome back.
Welcome back, guys. I'd love to build a chicken coop on my property. There has been an egg shortage
I would
all
love
over
for
the
you
United
to do
States.
that too.
Yeah. Yeah. I would like to have a chicken coop. Like, of course, I want a cute little Pinteresty one.
Mm-hmm.
Leave all of your guys' chicken coop inspiration links below, or tell me how you did it, who you used, where you got it. I would
In the
love
San
to have
Diego
that.
area.
Yes, San Diego.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would love to do that. Okay, so the last time we filmed, was the extension bar open though? Speaking of building things,
Yes,
it was.
I think so.
Okay, the extension bar, the hair extension bar in San Diego. It's where I get my hair done.
Mm-hmm.
You guys should go check it out. And go visit, leave a Yelp review. It's a new business. There's only 2
positive
Yelp
one, please.
reviews. Yeah, positive one. There's only 2 Yelp reviews. But okay, so my favorite thing about it is, well, there's many favorite things. But first of all, the inside is so freaking cute. Look at this. Like this is in the salon and it's adorable. I put some pictures on Yelp. You can check those out and give it a thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
But I also love that you have your own extension line and it's all in there so that if you need more hair, it's there. If you
Mhm.
need less hair, that's fine.
Yep.
If you like whatever color you need, you're covered. Because
Yep.
I remember getting my hair done years ago and the stylist would just like we just cross our fingers and
Yeah.
hope and pray that
Or
it
you
was
have
the right
to color
color.
it there.
Yeah.
And then you're there for like, hours getting the extensions color. And extensions don't take color the same way
No.
that normal hair does because
They're so
it's
processed.
Exactly. So luckily our hair isn't processed too much. It's only 3 levels of processing, but still it will take difference. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty awesome. But we also sell to stylists. So like if you're a stylist
Mhm.
like in the San Marcos, San Diego area and you need extensions, we sell to stylists and we do give you stylist discounts.
Yeah, that's
So-
awesome.
We are not keeping this all for ourselves. We want to
I
share
love
the
it.
wealth. Share the wealth. I can't
And there's
put
like-
words together.
We didn't get a lot of sleep last night. There's also memberships, which I
Yes.
thought was really, really cool. So if you need to get like your extensions done often, there's like monthly memberships.
Yeah.
And
Yep. Yeah, you just pay monthly and you get a fat discount and you get discounts on the hair and you get discounts on product just for being a member. So we will have a grand opening someday.
party at
One
some
of these
point.
days when things settle down a little bit, but
Yeah.
I think I'd like to wait until the weather's better
Yeah.
so we can have like an indoor outdoor one.
Yeah. The outdoor is really cute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just got a fire pit and some cute little pink chairs out there.
It's so Instagrammable.
Yeah.
It's like so cute. In
Oh,
there.
and we just got our signage. Our signage isn't up yet. We just got it
On
like
the outside, huh?
yeah. So we're just waiting for the permits to put it up. So it'll be really
Nice.
cool.
Permits, dude. Permits for
Fucking
everything.
permits.
We've got to get permits for like the barn, for the road, like all the things we want to do. We need like a permit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I guess here we are starting fresh, a new year. Give us some ideas. What do you guys want to hear about on our podcast?
Yeah, a lot of you were asking us
On
about
Instagram.
yes, on Instagram about business. Like you want business advice, like businesswoman, how to juggle, being a mom in business, but like we need specifics.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot to business, like a lot and different degrees, like starting off from the beginning, middle, whatever, like we just like to be as helpful as possible, but
Yeah.
we need to know if we're even like close to the dot of what you're asking.
Yeah. Yeah.
So also relationship advice.
Yeah, if you guys have any of those, if you're new here, we have a series that we do called Relationship or Relationshit. And this doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It's basically like, any relationship you have, whether it's with a friend or a coworker or your boss or your husband or your girlfriend or your wife or whatever, you can send in your story and we'll give you our opinion. We've lived some life. We've had some relationships and take
Some
it or leave it.
relationships.
Yeah. Oh, lots of those, which makes us expert, I think, in the subject. But yeah, take it or leave it. We'll give you our advice. Speaking of which, how is Pretzel Boy?
Oh God, I have no idea.
How are you, Pretzel Boy?
Yeah, we never heard from him again.
I know.
Not sure he made it out alive.
There is an episode for Pretzel Boy. You can check it out on our channel.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, yeah, give us some information on your relationships. Relationships will help you out, hopefully. Hopefully we'll steer you in the right direction. What else? Yeah, we just need some good topics to chat about.
Yeah, I think like our pop stuff usually.
I always love a good pop culture.
Yeah, I feel like you can't fail with that. Yeah, trying to think if there's anything else that's new.
We'll have some new stuff to talk about as we're moving into some business endeavors together.
Yes,
That'll be a cool process to talk about. Speaking of business, I'll start you off with this one because I was going to tell this to you and I haven't told you yet. So I got in touch with a couple of trademark attorneys for the name of our blank. And also for that name that I told you that I really liked.
Yes.
And so they said that it can take 12 to 18 months to get your name copywritten or not copywritten, trademarked in the categories that you want.
Gotcha.
And he wanted like $5,000 and you can get it for a lot less than that.
Yeah, we usually just do LegalZoom.
LegalZoom does it for $500. So basically, if you have a business idea, you need to start there and get your, unless you're doing formulations or something, and you can start with that. Because once you get your trademark approved, you have is it 6 months? You have 6 months to prove to them that you're using it and selling a product with it. And when you're doing formulations of some sort or something that's just taking a long time, that can take a really long time. So you can file extensions, but every time you do it, it costs you $200.
Yep.
So there's a database where you can look up trademarks to see if like you can get it, because there's different categories. You know, there's hair and makeup and stuff. So he gave me a lot of information on it.
Yeah, because you can have the same name as somebody,
Yeah.
but just in a different category. Like
Right.
somebody could have hair, and then somebody could have, I don't know, tattoos, something like
Yeah.
that. So
Exactly. So we should start ours, but I was thinking we'll just go on LegalZoom.com. There's another one too I used. It was along the lines of LegalZoom, and it's only $500 too.
I
which
did get
is
the Instagram already though.
Oh, nice. I was going to check that day, and then I just got I went down the spider web of trademark.
Yeah, but it's okay. 2 brains, different ways, and we cover all paths.
So cool. So we need to start our trademarking process. So a little bit of business talk for you there, because there are people out there that have started a brand and they've made all of their labels. He was telling me about this, and I didn't want to be rude and be like, I've been there, done that, like 100 times. Like I have a lot to do. Just get to the point.
Yep.
But so I let him tell his story, and it was so nice of him to give me all the information.
Right.
So anyways, it's like, yeah, there's, brands will make their labels and their logo and all of these different things and spend all of this money on the product, and then someone else owns the trademark and they have to change all of it.
Yeah.
And buying new pieces and filling new bottles, if you're doing shampoo, things like that, like that is so expensive.
It is. It
That
absolutely is.
That could take you out before you even start,
Yeah.
depending on what kind of business loan and line of credit or investors you have. So anyways, before you ever put a logo out there in the world or on something, get it trademarked. So,
Yep.
And check the trademark. But
So
LegalZoom
true.
is cheaper. So you don't need to pay an attorney necessarily $5,000. I think that was a
Yeah.
ripoff. I
don't
was
think
shocked.
so.
I was like, my ex-husband, I just talked to him on the phone like a week ago, and he got his trademarked for like $3,500.
Yeah.
That's already a lot better than $5,000. So anyways.
Yeah. I don't think you need attorneys until you start getting into like patents or something like that. Like that's where I feel like
Yeah.
the road gets a little more crazy.
I think people think that websites like LegalZoom don't like that someone's just going to walk them, like an attorney will hold their hand through it a little bit more, but like LegalZoom is totally legit and they do it the same way.
Yeah. Yep.
So anyways, I'm going to be breathing some life into my animal channel. If you didn't know, I have exotic animals. I rescue a lot of animals, so I'm going to be breathing some life into that channel. Today, while we're filming this, I just uploaded a new video there. So I'll link you guys in the description box if you want to check that out. But I do animal enclosure builds and all of that good stuff. And
You may even see one of our
about to
our
say.
joint child together.
Yeah.
Timothy.
Yeah, Timothy the tortoise.
Yeah,
I
so-
adopted him.
Yes, my daughter got a tortoise during COVID. She wasn't going to school. She wasn't going out of the house. We were being like super cautious, as I'm sure a lot of people were in the beginning. And she was very lonely, and we're not allowed to have a dog or pets here. So we got her a tortoise. So just a public service announcement to all parents out there before you buy your kids a reptile. Look into it. We found out we're not reptile people. He's super cute, but like it takes a special kind of person to care for reptiles because you don't get anything back in return. So it takes a very selfless person. A teenage girl is probably not ideal to take a reptile in. So Kristen was talking about how
Your loss, my gain.
Exactly. So she was talking about how she wanted to possibly get a turtle or a tortoise, and I'm like, ding, ding, ding. You want Timothy?
And I was
So-
like always checking on Timothy every time I came over. I'd make him a little salad.
I mean,
get
she
him a
was-
hibiscus flower.
it's basically love at first sight.
I know. I basically, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a little enclosure build for him when it warms up, and he'll get like a little 10-foot enclosure outside and all that good stuff. So anyways, if you like animal content, if you like exotic animals, check it out. I also have an exotic animal Instagram where I post little fun videos of my animals and
so cute.
all that kind of stuff. I love them. I also have a roach colony. I mean, what don't I have?
I did not know that.
2 roach
A
colonies.
like to feed to your reptiles?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
I have dubia roaches. I also breed crickets, mealworms, superworms, and I also have Madagascar hissing roaches, the ones that are like 3 inches long.
Because with all that extra time you have on your hands to
Now I do.
breed roaches. Yeah, right.
We hired a nanny, so
Yes.
I'm super excited. I can go back to work. But the cool part is she's still like my baby's in my house. So every time I walk
Yes.
into the kitchen, I get to go say hi to her. I get to go see her. It's just really nice because like I was feeling guilty not having one because I would just sit her in front of the TV for like an hour while I would work on something, which you can't not do. Like
Right.
you have to get things done. I have responsibilities. And so I would feel bad about that and just felt like I always need to be playing with her and stuff. But like, you can't do that 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. That's a lot. And if you do, you need a break. Like, go get your nails done or something. Moms are incredible what they do. It is very selfless work, but I feel very good because I always knew that I was going to want to go back to work after I had a baby. And it feels really good to like have me time to do my work and my stuff. Like, nothing against stay-at-home moms. Obviously, I think they're amazing, but that is just not me.
Well,
I
yeah,
need
I
to work.
think it's good to be self-reflective and know yourself and what's going to make you happy, and not just force yourself to be some sort of mother that people think that you should be. Like, you got
Yeah.
to fill your soul and yourself too, or else you're not going to be, fulfilling your kid.
I totally agree. And now when I hang out with her, I mean, I've literally had this nanny for 4 days. But when I hang out with her at night, I'm fully present.
Yep.
I'm there. I'm not on my phone or doing something else because I haven't been with her all day and I miss her and I want to give her all my attention.
Right. Well, kids
So,
don't
it's great.
realize the quantity of time that you're with them. They realize they hone in on the quality. So like,
Yeah. I
if you're
totally
there
agree.
all day but you're not there, you're not there.
Yep.
So I think that's great.
Yeah, and she's super great with her and they go on walks and she like Harlow deserves that one-on-one attention and she was teaching her sign language yesterday and our nanny her name's Laura, she is fluent in Spanish, which is super
Nice.
awesome. So yeah, she's a blessing. I feel so good being able to like get stuff done. I'm still in that like mode where it's like you're still like kind of not hovering, but like around and making yourself available because you're
Yeah.
training them and you want to make sure that they're good and like they know where everything is and they're feeling comfortable and everything. So I can't really like, I feel like I can't really like disappear into my room yet or something and just full on work on something,
Yeah.
but we're getting there.
Yeah, definitely.
Transition time. It is weird
good.
going from doing it all yourself to like having help from someone that's basically a stranger. So
Yeah.
it's definitely interesting, but it feels good to have time to like do stuff, do other stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. We'll have to do a little girls' night with Harlow though. She can
know.
watch Bachelor with us.
I have literally never seen a happier child in my life.
Oh, I
like-
hear that all the time.
She is so just like,
She's always smiling.
she's on. Like, she's just so smiley. So she loves life.
Yeah, she
I love
really
it.
does.
And you can't help but smile looking at her.
I know.
Ugh, she's so cute. I
When
love
we went
her.
camping, we just went camping to Ocotillo Wells for the first time in so long.
Yeah,
It was,
you and like half of San Diego County. I
Really?
swear, like everyone was out there.
Really? It was like
Yeah.
empty where I was at.
Oh, were you in? Yeah, you were in Ocotillo. Oh no, maybe a lot of people I know went to Glamis. Never mind.
Yeah, not a lot of people I saw in Ocotillo, but desert nonetheless. But yeah, it was our second trip with our motorhome in the last 2 years. So it was awesome to get out there. But a couple of the other girls were hanging out with Harlow and they were like, oh my gosh, this baby is so happy. She did a 180. She was like so unhappy the first 3 months of her life. Poor thing, had like colic. And then she just totally turned around and is like just so happy all the time.
Well, you got to go through the bad to appreciate the good. So
Oh, yeah.
she probably
Ain't
had
that
like
the
tummy
truth?
aches or something
She
from how
did.
she, because what was it called? The stuff that was in her stomach.
It's just colic is what
But
they call
wasn't
it.
there something from her being in there too long while the water after the water broke?
No, they just said that basically because I had to be on antibiotics at the hospital that it wiped out her entire like
Oh,
immune like
gotcha.
is that what I'm trying to say? Good bacteria too.
Yes,
So
yes.
that
Yeah,
can
the
make it a little
bacteria,
difficult
Yep,
for
so
them.
it makes it harder to like break down stuff. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
makes sense. So yeah, she
Yeah.
probably is just like, oh sweet, like I'm not in pain anymore.
Yeah, she totally was going through something for sure. But super happy baby.
So sweet.
So, yeah.
So if you're good with a colicky baby, there's hope.
Yes, you will get through it. You will get through it. Some last longer than others, but you'll get through it for sure. Yeah, so thanks for listening, guys. Sorry this was like kind of all over the place. I feel like we're kind of getting back into the groove of things, but
this is what it's like to just hang out with us.
Yeah.
No
yeah.
topic, no
just aimless conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is an evening with Kristen and Jenna, basically.
Yeah, why not? Cool. Well, thanks for listening or watching, whatever it is that you guys are doing. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts, and as well on YouTube if you prefer a visual of our beautiful faces. Follow us on Instagram too. We update that a lot as well. And
TikTok.
And TikTok. Yeah,
we're going to try.
We haven't done a TikTok in a while.
We're going to try.
We should do a TikTok moving our set into the new thing.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll come help you take all this down.
We need to be better about posting.
We're just both really, really busy. So let's start a business. Also, another one.
Perfect. Partner.
Maybe two.
Let's do this. Maybe at least.
At least two. All right. We're going to go.
Yeah, we're going to start the next one.
All right, bye guys.
Bye.